No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, Bloody Boy shit.
Wow, that was nice. It was weird to hear somebody else say it for a change. Anyway, this is the Doe Boy interview, but Chxpo's co-host.
Chxpo gonna steal all my shots. Alright, see where this going.
You think I should have let you do it just to start it off?
Oh man, let Chxpo do it.
Damn, this is crazy. I can't believe that Chxpo's becoming a co-host. So Doe Boy, it's my first time meeting you.
Yeah.
Very, very nice to have you here in the studio. Chxpo's told me a lot about you.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So, you guys are from the same area, or where are you coming from exactly?
We from the same city. But
Same city.
I'm from East Cleveland. He from the West Side.
So, what were you guys beefing or anything?
No. Hell no. Chxpo, that for real. How me and Chxpo, we started linking like I'd say probably like heavy in 2012 though. Like, but we been hip to each other though. Like we been fucking with each other before that, but we really started fucking with each other heavy like right before I went to jail and shit though. Like, you know, Chxpo had the whole. He had the BBE 900 shit going over there on the west side and shit though.
Yeah.
You know I had the Rubber Band Money Gang shit. So basically I put Chxpo down with Rubber Band Money Gang. So and that came with all his little bad niggas though. Like, you feel me? It was like 50 of them little niggas. They was terrorizing the streets around that time.
So you guys both straight up had separate gangs going on that joined together at a certain point?
Basically.
Should
Like Chxpo actually I had just started like for real, Rubber Band Money Gang is not a gang though. Like
okay.
that's like my label.
Oh, was it a rap crew?
Yeah, like basically it's my label, but you know like we in the streets too though, like you feel me? My gang, like I'm from Taliban's, like I'm from East Cleveland, I'm from Taliban's. That's my gang, like
okay.
Like a Rubber Band Money Gang. That's something that I had started like on some music shit, but I put Chxpo down though. Like Chxpo really wasn't rapping like that though. Like
yeah, that's the vibe I get.
Yeah.
Sometimes
basically.
I wonder if he raps. Like for
yeah,
real.
no. Chxpo just started doing that shit. Yeah, he just started doing that shit for real.
That's crazy. All right, so but you guys got together like on some music shit, not on some street shit, or what was that?
See. It was supposed to be on some music shit, but it really was on some street shit though. Like I was saying, like he had the whole BBE 900 shit. Like before they caught their gang spec and all that shit was going on. Like Chxpo, like he really a boss though. Like he really had all that shit on Smash over there. So you feel me? I put Chxpo down with RBMG, and as I put Chxpo down with RBMG, he put his whole gang down. Like so everybody in BBE became RBMG too. So it's just I just had so many bad wild niggas running around and shit though. Like. They was just running around doing drills and all type of fucked up shit.
It's crazy because I spent so much time around them, but we don't usually talk about like how crazy the back in the day shit was. Yeah. Like even for you guys, it's not even like it was that long ago, but I know you guys have both seen a lot of shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So all right, like what was your upbringing like? What kind of household you grew up in?
You feel me? It was just me and my mama. Like it was fucked up, like the typical nigga from the streets. Like you feel me? Like. Barely had food, shit like that. Like Christmas was rough sometimes and shit. Like you feel me? Like pair of shoes, like every school year. Like you feel me? Shit like that.
One pair to last the whole year.
Shit like that, maybe two.
Rough.
And then the ones I get, like the extra ones I get, it'd be hand-me-downs from my cousins type shit. Though.
Right.
Like, so yeah.
Damn. So your dad wasn't around at all?
No, hell no.
No, you never met him?
No, not in person.
Okay. You don't even know anything about him or anything?
No, I mean I know about him.
Yeah.
Well, not too much, but I talked to him before.
Yeah. Oh really? Like on the phone or something?
Yeah, shit like that.
You don't really give a fuck though?
Not for real.
It sounds like it. It sounds like, you know, you've moved on. You're over this whole dad thing.
I don't care about that shit.
Yeah.
That shit don't bother me.
I feel you. So alright, like what kind of kid were you in school? Or like
bad, straight F's. Straight F's. All F's.
I never had somebody say that. That's pretty bad, man.
All F's.
All F's. So what? You just refuse to do your work or what?
You know it's so crazy. I'm a smart dude though. Like if I really want to, I can.
Yeah.
But I just didn't give a fuck, and I just rather.
People be surprised when I say that too. Like, oh yeah, school the worst.
Yeah.
I was trying and I was getting D's and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't into that shit. I'd rather skip class and shit like that.
Yeah.
And get suspended.
Yeah. So you were just getting in tons of trouble from day one?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff? Anything real serious, or was it always just some stupid shit?
Like the first time I brought a knife to school when I was a little nigga, I was like, nah.
You brought a knife to school
and got kicked in. So I've been doing stupid shit.
How long did you get kicked out for?
I don't remember exactly how long. But I know I got kicked out of school when I was like.
That's like a pretty big deal bringing a knife, I think, especially like these days.
People was talking about they was gonna jump me.
They were gonna jump you, so you were like, I gotta come prepared.
Yeah, I came the next day with a knife.
It was like that though. Was your school like super crazy?
I ain't gonna say it was super crazy, but the shit that I got into, like, I got into it with some dudes, and they said they was gonna jump me out of school the next day. So shit.
Damn. You ever get jumped?
Yeah, I got jumped before.
Damn. Well, how'd that go down? I've been jumping before too. It's like a liberating experience, kind of, because you're like, damn, I'm not dead. Like all these dudes just tried to kill me, and
yeah, for sure. Like I got jumped when I was like 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after that, that's when I really started playing with guns and shit like that.
Really? So you felt like at that point you had to start rolling around like that?
Yeah, I got me fucked up.
This ain't that's how it happens, huh?
This ain't happening no more.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. At 14 though, that's a big responsibility at that point. Yeah. Did that just like lead to other stuff? Were you selling drugs back then? This is my fed.
No, see,
everybody's gonna say.
You know what's so crazy? I don't get involved in like I never was a selling drug type of nigga.
Okay.
I was sticking shit.
Okay, that's cool.
I was breaking the houses and sticking
Actually,
shit.
now that I think about it, your music is largely about that.
Yeah, if you listen to my music, I don't even rap about selling drugs.
That's cool. I like that. I appreciate that.
You really do all the shit you rap about.
Yeah, I don't like talk about nothing that I never did. Like,
so okay, the new video where you just take the guy's iPhone and then you shake his hand after, you give him a dap. Like, what is that?
Oh,
that's done that in real life.
That's the route thing. I ain't gonna say I necessarily did it like that, but I used to do shit like that.
Right.
Like just take nigga shit and just walk away like I just ain't do nothing.
That seems pretty unbelievable to most people though. But do you have that kind of relationship?
That shit happened.
Yeah.
Like that shit common.
And the dude just had so little self-respect that he just would shake your hand after.
Like no, see, I ain't gonna say I done took a nigga shit and then shook his hand right after I took his shit, but I done took a nigga shit and then seen him down the line and shook his hand like I ain't did nothing to him. Yeah. So basically, you can say the same shit.
Yeah.
You just act like I never did that shit to him.
Yeah. That's fucking the way it goes though. But okay, so when did you what's the first time you remember stealing something?
I've been stealing out the stove since. Since I was a little nigga.
Since you were created, yeah.
Man, what?
Yeah.
I stayed stealing out the store. Like Family Dollars and shit like that.
I had a hobby for a couple of years when I was like 5 years old where I would steal a bunch of tips every time I went to a restaurant. I was super young and my mom caught me one time. I was so fucking mad. That's like pretty fucked up. You're stealing from the damn waiter.
Right.
Yeah. And that like, to me when I think back, I'm like, damn, I was a thief from day one. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything in particular stand out to like, were you just shoplifting tough back when you were a kid?
Yeah, like I used to steal like candy and toys. I used to steal candy and toys.
Yeah, that was the move. The Toys R Us.
Like I remember like back in the day, like ain't no Value Cities ain't open no more, but that was my favorite spot to steal from. Value City. Called? Value City.
Value City.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Go there and steal toys and shit like that. Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you like robbed like a kid?
First time I robbed a kid.
Like one of your peers.
Like actually like stuck them up?
Not stuck them up even necessarily, but just like somehow like came up off of somebody, like stole something from
I started breaking the houses when I was like 12.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so how's that go down? How did you get in? You just like would spot a house that had a bad back door or something?
Yeah, like I used to do shit like this. Like
this is what all this music is about, so I feel like it's important to discuss techniques.
Like, you know, a lot of people like their windows be open. Like look, like it'll be like an open window or like I used to do shit like this.
So
like,
spur of the moment stuff.
And shit like that. And then like when I start like fucking with hoes and shit like that, like I fuck the hoes and then like I steal their keys and then I wait till they at school and I know their parents working and shit and ain't nobody in the house. Right. I skip school and I break in their house and steal the shit out there, take their laptops and their Xboxes and sell that shit for cheap as fuck.
It's crazy because it takes a certain type of person to just rob a stranger, but it takes a more fucked up person to like form a relationship with somebody or like to sleep with them and then to rob them after that. Like, because if you're willing to do that, you can rob anybody because then you got the access.
No, see, this
you have to have no conscience.
This be the difference though. A lot of times, like anytime I did something to somebody that I knew, it's because that was my intentions from day one. Yeah, like I got cool with you.
That's why you don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, so no, I was gonna do this from day one.
Mm-hmm. And you should have known better. You should have known I didn't like your personality, baby.
Yeah, period. You should have felt my vibe. I ain't feel you like that.
But when you do that, like you start getting a bad reputation, you start running into trouble around town and stuff, right?
But I'm gonna deal with that later.
Yeah, that's the mentality, right?
Think about that shit while you doing that shit.
Yeah,
I just deal with that shit later.
That's crazy. Were you rapping all along though while you were?
Yeah, I always been a rapper since I was. Since I can remember.
Yeah. Do you remember? Did you drop out of school or something? Since you were getting straight F's, at a certain point they have to tell you to stop, right?
See, what I used to have to do and shit, like it's this thing called night school and shit, and then like you get to do your work on the computer. So I had a dude in school. I used to make him do my shit for me,
right?
And shit. So that's how I end up passing, end up in the next grade and shit though. But I dropped out of school though.
Yeah.
But I ain't drop out till I felt the 11th grade. I felt the 11th grade. I passed the 9th, 10th. I passed the 9th, 10th, went to the 11th, but I passed the 9th and 10th through the night school shit.
Right.
Then I went to the 11th, I failed, and then I had to repeat that year, and then I just dropped out.
Right.
So basically that was supposed to be my senior year, but I dropped out that year though.
That's crazy. Yeah. But you were cheating it up anyway, as much as possible.
And then even if I do my schoolwork, I was always cheating. Like
I like you because you're willing to just kind of admit that you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody talks about it in their songs, though. That's what I think is crazy. Is like people be bugging out on Twitter about somebody, like some rapper, like, oh, you know, he stole this pound of weed from this dude or whatever, and I'm like, you guys ain't listening to his songs. Like that's what he talks about.
Right.
We're doing a podcast. Sorry.
That was some real shit.
I don't know who the fuck that is banging. Yeah, that never happened before. Damn. What were we talking about? Before somebody rudely knocked twice.
Rappers talk about scumbag shit and then people being surprised.
And people be surprised, or they'd be like, oh, I can't believe that rapper jumped somebody with his friends. It's like, that's what every song is about, jumping somebody and not fighting, you know? Like,
right.
Like we don't get in fair fights. That's like the theme of every song. It's like, we're going to beat the shit out of you as a group.
Yeah, for sure.
A big team. It's about teamwork, really.
Team effort.
A whole lot of gang shit going on.
It was the first time you ever got in a fight. I don't know why we're going down this. It's like all the worst things you ever did in your life.
I don't remember.
Were you always that kind of kid? Were you always getting into it and shit?
Hell yeah.
We gotta start talking about the music at some point here. So when your music career started actually?
Keep going.
We can keep going with the street shit.
You want to talk about?
All right. You ever burn a building down?
Have I burnt the building? No, I ain't burnt
Arson. Just admit to arson on the podcast.
Yeah, no, I ain't do that.
I don't know why I decided to make this snitch cast, but I'm kind of into it. Yeah. All right. But so when you started getting more serious about the music shit? Or did you go to jail before that?
No, I went to jail after that. Like I started taking music serious probably when I was like 16.
Okay.
That's when no. Excuse me. Probably when I was like 14.
Okay.
That's when I started taking music real serious. Right. But I ain't dropped my first project and really put out my first quality until I was like 16.
16.
My nigga had brought me a microphone and shit. Like $100.
How old are you now?
I'm 23.
Oh, so you're still young as hell. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Time flies. You're wrapping it up. All right. So when your career started to get more serious, what was it like? Did you start putting videos on YouTube that were working? Around
the time when I was like 16, 17, like when I actually got my own studio.
Right.
I taught myself.
You got your own studio?
Yeah. Like I just had a microphone.
Yeah.
I just had a microphone in the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had a program called Cool Edit Pro. I used to just sit in my room and record myself on there. And then but like when I was like 16, 17, that's when I started doing that and shit though. But I also had like how I started popping and shit because I had niggas like Lex Luger behind me and shit though.
So was that just a coincidence that you had a relationship with him right around the time that he started blowing up?
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had Lex right at his peak.
Right. So you knew him before like he did the Waka album and shit?
I got hip to him before Flockavelli, before
Really?
he did that. Like before he had Hard in the Paint any of that.
Really?
Like before Hard in the Paint blew up, like I got hip to him when I actually started fucking with him through Southside.
Yeah.
Like when Southside, like when Flocka had that Love That Gun sound, like that's when I was fucking with Southside.
That's
like
so hard.
Yeah, hell yeah. See, like back in the Flocka, like wait, fuck my head up.
Wait, what you said?
Yeah, no, that Flocka, Flocka lightweight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when Love That Gun sound and all that shit came out.
Oh, that's crazy.
He was like our age.
Yeah, he was our generation Chief Keef. Like,
yeah. Chief Keef came through a couple years later and like stepped it up a notch. He was like even more crazy, more violent, more fucked up.
He fucked them little niggas up too.
Oh yeah. Chief Keef ruined a lot of lives.
He fucked my city up.
You really feel that way?
Yeah, no, for real.
Why? Because dudes just started.
They really started
each other and shit.
No, like it always been like niggas been doing that shit.
Yeah.
But it's just different now because it started getting younger. Like it started being the younger dudes who started doing that shit. Like it was always niggas shooting each other and shit.
Right.
But it'd be at a reasonable age though. Like
yeah.
So now it's little niggas 12, 13 trying to shoot you and shit though. Like with little dreads. Like
that is true. That drill just totally made it cool as fuck. Where all of a sudden, I feel like it almost even has cooled down a little bit in a weird way. But for a while, it was like this uniform that dudes were putting on. It would be like the way that like right now you see a rapper like fucking. You know, Logic has like a crazy fan base, except all of his fans like want to seem like they're murderers.
Right.
Man, that shit was crazy. Yeah, but were you influenced by that whole wave of music too?
What, the drill wave?
Chief Keef, or was it like?
No, because I was already a grown ass gangster by then.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that shit though. Like that shit, like like when Chief Keef came out, like I was in it though. Like that's when, like, what was that, like 2012?
You those on that gang.
Like that's when I say
when that shit wasn't cool.
I say like when Chief Keef came out and shit, I was already in the field doing what I was doing.
Right.
But then like his music, like that shit was hard as fuck to me too though. Like I didn't. We pull up. We done pulled up on that. Like Chief got that song that I don't know that we done pulled up on niggas like that. Like I ain't gonna, but I ain't gonna say it influenced me. Like I was already doing that. But
you saw a little bit of yourself. Like I like this.
Yeah, that's why I liked him though. Like cause Keith came out and I was doing the same shit. Yeah. Like when Keith came out, he was 16, rapping about. I was doing the same shit, so that's why I like Keith so much though. Cause I was like, man, that's crazy. Yeah. I was the same exact way.
Yo. Totally. So were you looking at fucking Lex Luger? Like, did you know that he was gonna blow up? Like, was his production at the point you met him? Did you already know it was gonna go crazy, even though he wasn't a big name yet necessarily?
Yeah, definitely. Like you just see the potential in the nigga. Mm-hmm. Like I already knew Lex and Southside and all them was gonna blow up. Like even just like they was already around like Flocka and Gucci and all them, like that whole Brick Squad shit. Like like it was destined for them. Like they shit too hard. Like period. Mm-hmm. Like that whole Brick Squad wave. Like
crazy.
That's my favorite. Like period. Like that's my favorite era of music. Like that Brick Squad shit with Gucci and all that, and Flock and all that was together, bro. That was my favorite era.
It was insane. It was amazing. It didn't really last that long. Like Walker and Gucci really were only together for a few years, and especially Gucci was in jail half the time and shit. You know, it's like, and then now they still fucking hate each other. They just won't have anything to do with each other at all.
I wish they'd just get cool and just. Yeah. I wish they'd bring the old Brick Squad back.
Yeah, Frenchie, Woo, all them.
I'm telling you, bro, that should be hard.
Juice Man. Hey, we were kicking it with Juice Man the other day. You should have been there for that. That was fire.
Y'all don't invite me nowhere.
It wasn't my show. I just showed up. I didn't get paid to be there. You got fucking paid.
You know what's crazy though? Doe got me into Juice Man though. Doe was like, Juice Man was fucking with Doe heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got Juice Man on. I got Juice Man on my first mixtape I dropped since I've been home. It's called Street Game.
That's fire. Yeah. What kind of OJ verses does he say all the cool like OJ things that he always says? Yep. Rocking like cut off stockings.
Shit like that. My favorite.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. Me and OJ, he's just like a ray of sunshine. He's such a nice guy. Such a good vibe about him, man. Yeah. Yeah, the Gucci era was the fucking best. So so then how do you attract the attention of Future? Was that like the first main like thing that happened in your career at a certain point? Like,
I ain't gonna say that was,
but the biggest thing for sure.
See, but you know what's so crazy? I ain't gonna say it was the biggest thing. I'll say the first big thing that happened was the Lex Luger shit. Mm-hmm. Like when he caught his wave, like Lex he turned me up for real. Like when Lex dropped a whole mixtape together. Like,
and that was when everything that he was doing, everybody wanted to hear it.
Yeah, period. And then like we got a mixtape series called Boys in the Hood. Mm-hmm. And then like we got Boys in the Hood 1, that's me and Lex, and then Boys in the Hood 2, that was me, Lex, and Young Chop. So when Young Chop was in the midst of his wave too, like the timing was just so perfect. Like I just was catching them at the right time.
Yeah. Do you think you got an eye for producers or ear?
Definitely.
Probably what I would say. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. So what was it like being Chop? How'd you get into that situation?
I met Chop off of like Twitter. Like I think how the fuck did I get Chop attention? I don't remember how the fuck I caught his attention and shit, but I just remember
offered him a sandwich or something. He came in here, he couldn't believe how fucking weird our scene was when he came in here. He was like, man, y'all are so weird. Like, he was just tripping, bro. I loved it. It was so funny. He's cool as fuck, bro. Yeah, so then how the Future shit happened?
The Future shit came about, actually, the Future shit came about when I was in the midst when I was working on the mixtape with Lex, the first mixtape. That was 2011. Yeah. But this when Future, he just had racks on racks.
Right. He's still brand new.
Yeah. This when he was coming and then he dropped his mixtape. He had the first Dirty Sprite. Yeah. And then he dropped the True Story mixtape. Yeah. Like I caught him on the same day he dropped the True Story mixtape. Like he went on Ustream. He went live on Ustream, and then I went on the comments. And I was talking to him like, "What's up? I'm trying to fuck with that free band shit." Yeah. 'Cause when I listened to the mixtape and shit, I listened to it. I'm like, man, this nigga hard. Yeah. I'm like, and then like the first song on the CD was a song called "Free Band Gang," though. So I'm listening to it. Yeah. I'm like, I want to be with that shit. Whatever the fuck that is, I'm trying to be with that. Like that just sounds like I just knew I wanted to be with that shit. And then I told him like, I'm trying to fuck with that free band shit. But you know, he told me yeah. But you know, he probably was just talking to me like a fan or something, like just saying, yeah, you could be free bands. But it was a nigga in the chat that was actually free bands. He like, he gave me his number. So I get to talking to him. I get to talking to him.
Era of hip hop was big.
Yeah,
remember motherfuckers would be on Ustream every day, all that.
Hell yeah. I used to stay on that shit.
It went away for a while, and then Instagram Live came out, and then boom, it's like everybody's on live 24/7.
Yeah,
he's the worst one actually, but yeah.
It's Chxpo.
Okay, so you get this dude's number, and then how'd this go from there?
So I get his number and shit. So I'm talking to him like, well, shit, yeah, you just seen Future. You just seen him tell me that I was free band gang.
Mm-hmm.
So he like, shit, huh? Take his number. He gave his number. I'm like, oh shit. Hold on. I call him. I'm talking to him. I can tell he don't even remember who the hell I am. So, but I stayed on his ass though. Like, y'all wasn't about to let you forget me though. Like, I got his email. I was sending him songs. Like, I wasn't about to let him forget who I was.
Right.
But then like, we had not talked for like a year or two. Like. And then just one day, like I came back, like I was shooting a video, and I got done shooting a video with my manager. Like we had the same manager too, though. Like in the midst of all that going on, we had the same manager at the same time, though. So he hit me up like, "Shit, I got somebody that want to talk to you." He put Future on the phone and shit. He like, "Shit, you ready?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm ready. I've been waiting on this." You feel me? It just been gaining that shit. But that was like in the midst of like 2012. Like I had just dropped a video with Lil Mouse and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
How did you connect with Lil Mouse? That's a weird one.
Like through his manager.
Right.
Like I hit his manager up like, shit, I'm working on this Boys in the Hood 2 tape.
Yeah. With
Lex Luger and Young Chop. I got a hard ass song for Mouse.
Yeah.
So me and Mouse did a song called Don't Play That. Then the song was so hard. Like, man, we need a video to this shit. So I shot my scenes in my hood. Yeah. He shot his scenes in his hood. Then just put it together like that.
Together. Yep. That's crazy. Wait, so from day one, did you know that, like, did you believe in Future? Because, like, Future during, like, Rack's era, it's like, you didn't really know necessarily that this was going to be this huge artist.
Yeah, and Rack's on that particular song, you didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
But like if you listen to his other shit, like if you go listen to Dirty Sprite, like you even go back and listen to 1000 and No Mercy and shit like that, like you probably don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I remember fucking the 1000 one. I remember too. It's just you tripped me out right there because I hadn't thought about it so long because nobody ever mentions that.
No, I remember that shit too.
Everybody starts talking about it with the tape he did with Gucci and like Dirty Sprite.
That's
alright. He already was on by then. I'm talking about 1000, No Mercy, Dirty Sprite, True Story, like that's when I'm like, man, this nigga hard. I don't give a fuck. Like even if Future wouldn't even if he ain't even blow up to be this big star that he is right now, like I'm still like I'm free band gang. Like I don't like that's why Future fuck with me like how he do though, like cause he know if he could lose it all today, right now, like I'm still gonna be. I'm right here. I don't give a fuck. We gonna lose this shit together. I don't care about that shit.
He actually signed you though, for real.
Yeah, I'm signed. Yeah, I'm signed to free band.
That's kind of crazy though, because he doesn't sign that many artists, right?
No,
it doesn't seem like it.
No, not for real.
Maybe like who? Scooter? Did he even sign Scooter
formally? Scooter free bands.
Okay.
Scooter free bands. All of them.
Anybody else though, really?
Yeah, like you know, like Zoe and.
Oh yeah, that's
like shit. Like he got it's a few. Like I don't really necessarily know everybody's situation as far as paperwork goes, but I know like it's niggas that's gang. Like it's a bunch of free band gang niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Being an actual artist is kind of like a different. Like I just haven't seen him like put that many people in that position necessarily. So it's kind of like it's particularly like strong cosign.
Like, but that's what niggas about to see though. Like that's what he on right now. Like now he really about to brand the free band gang. Like
because he's getting older.
Yeah, like it's just he at the point of his career to where it's time to do that.
That's totally true. That's very true. Yeah. Damn.
He just had to make sure he was cool first though, like before he can do anything.
No, because that's what rappers always do. They always like try to put the whole squad on too early, and it just doesn't really work out. Yeah, man, that's crazy. All right, so like you signed to him, and then like what comes with that? Like, were you just immediately on tour? Were you running around with him in the studio, or what goes on after you sign?
See, you know what's so crazy? When I actually signed with him, see, boom, like I told you, like I got with Future in 2012. Like when we had the phone conversation, like, all right, you free bands. We did that in like 2012. I caught my case, my robbery case and shit. I caught that in March. And then I ain't signed my papers until after I bonded out.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they know that you were on papers at that point?
For real, that's how my paperwork came about.
Because they wanted to help you get out of that?
Cause basically like you know, like me and Future, like we don't really, that business shit, like all that shit, this shit deeper than that.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't like we press like, all right, paperwork or da-da-da-da. We don't give a fuck about that shit.
Right.
Like, only reason like we really was forcing the paperwork issue was like, all right, we need to have this so I can show my judge this, like.
Right.
So it just made sense all at that time though, like you was trying to.
So what happened with this robbery case though?
Like what happened?
Like I don't know.
Like how did it happen?
I mean, you want to just tell us about the whole entire robbery since you already went to jail for it?
Bad dude.
I'm hamming it up this time, bro. I'm going hard. No, but the reason why I'm even saying stuff like that though is because in your songs you just lay it all out there.
Oh yeah, no, but you see, that's why I talk about shit.
I feel like I know all about it already.
Yeah, like yeah. Basically, I'll tell you what happened, like, cause I can't get in trouble for it no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I already did the time for it. I found guilty.
Yeah, your songs are all about robbing people. That's what's weird. It's weird when you have somebody on the podcast and every song's about selling crack, and then you kind of like mention something about selling drugs, and they're like, yo.
Right.
It's so obvious they didn't do it.
You already said the shit.
And ain't nobody selling crack. Get the hell out of here.
like, see, but that shit just came about, like, basically, mama with the guy, you know, it's, never mind, I'm just,
come on, just do it, just do it. Just kidding. Don't incriminate yourself.
No, but basically it just was on some, called the nigga lacking, like, it was a nigga, my nigga been scoping him out.
Mm-hmm.
It was just perfect timing though. Like we just so happened to pull in the parking lot. Like shit.
You saw him.
He just sitting right here. It's just dark as fuck back here. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. He just in the back.
Where was it? Like a studio or?
No, it was like an apartment complex. Like you just in the back of the apartment complex. Like you just dark as fuck out here. Ain't nobody around or nothing. And
what kind of guy is this? He's a drug dealer. He's got a bunch of money on him or something.
But see the dude. He was a drug dealer. But look, that's how we caught him though. Like he had a Range Rover. He was standing outside the Range Rover talking to his bitch. But dude had lacking. He was lacking. And we just pulled by and we just see a little nigga tap. He like, that's the one nigga right there. I didn't even know really what the fuck was going on at the time and shit though. He just like, that's one nigga right there. Shit, one nigga shit. I ain't trying to mess out on no liquors. You ain't about to go stick that nigga and come back with some shit that I want and I'll get cut in because I ain't do it.
Yeah.
Shit, you about to cut me in. Come on. We hopped out on him and shit. Snatched him and his bitch up and
so you kidnapped him.
Wait, I ain't gonna say it was not kidnapped, but
you tied him up.
No, we ain't do all that and shit though.
You just say, hey, come with us.
No, basically on some, you get the fuck out the car. He was already standing outside the car. My little nigga had him. I had the bitch and shit. Made her get out the car and shit. She like, we get to screaming and shit. But mind you, like I told you, there's an apartment complex and shit. Okay. So as she's screaming and shit, you just see lights and shit get to coming on and shit. So now we to the point where we're like, oh shit, hold on. Like people staring in the window and shit. Like, oh shit, somebody about to call the police and shit though.
Yeah.
So
very short.
we just got the rushing and shit.
Out of there, yeah.
We got the rushing. So while my little nigga was patting him down and shit though, he patted everywhere but the nigga back. So mind you, he got a gun back there this whole time though.
Wow.
So boom, empty out his pockets, take everything and shit though. So we get to running. As we running, mind you, it's the car that we was in and shit. Like I said it on my song. I got a song called Mood and shit. Like I explained the situation though. Like like the nigga who was driving. The nigga who was driving, like he was a fuck nigga and shit though, who really wasn't even supposed to be, you feel me? But he was just a driver, like. But basically, he was supposed to meet us right here, so we can hop back in the car.
Right.
But it didn't go like that.
Yeah.
So boom, as he pulling out to meet us to hop back in the car, as we running back to the car, the nigga, he screamed like hey motherfucker. So I turned around and I seen him doing this. We get the blowing at it. It turned into a shootout. So as soon as the bullets started raining, the nigga said, "Skrrr," and kept going past.
Whoa, I'm like, you guys.
Like, oh, this nigga really just left us.
Whoa.
So we stuck. Basically, we in the shootout and shit. That's how we got caught, because we end up having to run somewhere and didn't know where the fuck.
Yeah. Nobody got hit in the shootout?
No, ain't nobody get hit.
Thank God.
No, ain't nobody.
Whoa. And so then what? You end up hiding in a fucking river or some shit?
Look, this what I look.
I don't know.
Look, so I run as I'm running this shit. I go to like apartment complex. I don't really know where the fuck I'm going and shit.
But you're not in your hood at this point. You're in somebody else's area.
I'm all the way across town. I don't know where the fuck I'm at for real. So just running wherever the fuck I see like shit. I go that way. Mm-hmm. So boom, we end up splitting up. We're like shit. You go that way. I'm gonna go this way. You go that way. I went that way. I go hide in the garage and shit. I go to my phone. I get to try to call him like shit. I was about to try to call him like shit. Come back. I go to reach for my phone. I reach for my phone. I ain't even got my phone in my pocket. I left my phone in the car.
Oh man.
So I'm like, man, I'm just stuck out here. I ain't got no more bullets in my gun.
I was thinking about that.
I'm just stuck out here. Ain't no more bullets in my gun.
Yeah.
And this nigga probably still running around. I'm like, yeah, this nigga gonna catch me and kill my ass. So I'm like, yeah, I ain't about to keep hiding in this garage because if this nigga riding past here, I'm done.
Yeah.
So boom, I run out the garage and shit. I'm like, damn. What the fuck am I about to do? I jump over a fence. I'm on a whole nother street. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm thinking about knocking on somebody's door and try to use somebody's phone or something. So I'm walking up the street. I just hear a door fly open. I look back. I see a nigga hop in the car. Like, get the fuck on the ground. It's the police. Got me fucked up. I start running and shit. I hit a backyard. I try to toss the gun and shit. I toss the gun. I go to hit the fence. I'm hitting the fence. It's another cop. It's cops coming this way. So they got me like, I'm like this. So I look over the fence. I'm like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm caught.
Is this nighttime?
Yeah, it's nighttime. Okay. I just let that bitch go. Nigga still running full speed. Boom! He done speared me into the fence and shit.
They beat the shit out of you?
Nigga got to punching me in my face and shit.
Oh, man.
Get to doing the most. He done fuck me up.
They love that.
I'm like, yeah, man, damn.
They love that window where they get to fuck you up after they catch you.
My ass.
Oh, man, that's fucking crazy. All right, so then what'd you get charged with?
I had 2 counts of aggravated robbery. Then I had 2 counts of felonious assault. And I had tampering with evidence. And I had possession of criminal tools.
How'd you tamper with evidence?
Tampering with evidence because I tried to toss the gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God, what a bullshit charge.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Of course you were going to do that. What did you say?
No, so they over indicts in Ohio.
Yeah.
But see, but you know, that wasn't even part of the over. Like that's really one of the charges that stuck though.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. All right, so you go through it all. Did you even what was your legal strategy? Did you even try to? Do you have a case or what? Like a case to say?
My dumb ass. See, I was trying to make my own case.
Yeah.
Like I tried to say all type of shit. Like,
oh, to the cops right away?
No. Right away, I wasn't even trying to. Cause I needed time to think on that.
Yeah.
Cause I just got caught red-handed for real.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so did you try to plead innocent and shit, or?
Yeah, hell yeah. I started trial and some more shit. I started trial like. I thought it was a chance, but I was really about to beat my case.
Really? And then just what happened?
My niggas ended up talking sense to me. My niggas in my family ended up talking sense to me.
Uh-huh.
Like I went to trial for one whole day and realized that prosecutor was kicking my ass.
Right.
He had a whole chalkboard drew up. He did this here. He went here and did this here. He threw this here. He did that here. I saw this shell case here. This here. Hey, he just whooping my ass.
Was it all accurate as fuck?
Yeah, hell yeah. I had gunpowder on my... Like, it wasn't no way I was getting away with it, though. Like, right. I got gunpowder on my hands, so I can't say I wouldn't
you said that in that one song.
Yeah, like, I had gunpowder on my hands. I got caught with a gun. I got caught with some of the nigga shit. It wasn't no saying I ain't do the shit.
Yeah. Wow, so did they give you an offer of, like, a couple years or whatever beforehand? And you said, no, I'm going to go to trial, but then you did one day and you were just like, no.
Yeah, because, look, they was trying to, I think, like, my first plea was, like, 12 years.
Mm.
They were like, hell no, I ain't taking that. Then it went to like 8. Then it finally went down to like 4.
Yeah, and that's what you took?
No, but look, I ain't even take the 4 at first. So I started the trial. I went there for the one day. And then the next day, like they convinced me, like my family convinced me, like, nigga, you better do that shit. Because if you don't, like my minimum, I was facing 6 to 45 years. My minimum was 6 and my maximum was 45.
Yeah.
And she could have did whatever the fuck she wanted to do in between there. Like, She could have gave me 30 years. She could have gave me 20 years. She could have did whatever she wanted to do. So she could have gave me 45 years if she wanted to.
Jeez.
But you feel me? So they really was just telling me like, you don't stand a chance. Just stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
So you just threw in the towel.
Then I finally just went in there. I'm like, man, fuck it.
You got to know when to quit.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. You really not even allowed to do that. Like
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm
the
like,
prosecutor don't have to. Like once you start trial, nigga, that's your ass.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But the prosecutor, like he pulled me to the room and shit, and I got to talking to him one-on-one, and he like, I'm gonna give you this chance.
Yeah.
Cause I was just telling the nigga real shit though. Like, I apologize. I'm just gonna plead guilty.
Yeah.
Just to get my time. I'm gonna just do it. So, but then like when I took my time and shit, like also it's like it's a thing called judicial release, and they can let you out after 18 months. So that's what I was planning on getting. So that's when I really was like, all right, fuck it, 18 months over 45 years.
Yeah, easy decision.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ended up didn't do 18 months. I ended up doing down there
3 months or 3 years. Yeah.
3 years. It was 2 years and 8 months exactly though.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So how was that?
Like how was jail?
Yeah.
Like jail, terrible. Like
yeah.
I hate the fuck out of jail.
Yeah.
Like,
but how'd you deal with it?
Like I adapted well though, cause that shit like jail is like the streets.
But way worse.
Ain't no hiding that
shit. It's jail. Like you can't, like he said, and you can't hide in jail. Like period. Like you gotta stand on your 2 feet. Period. Like you gotta be a man in that. Like you can't even go run and grab no gun and like you can't do. Ain't no getting out of this. Like
you're back to fighting. You're back in 5th grade.
Period, nigga. You better You feel me? Like jail. Like but it wasn't no problem though, cause I'm a solid nigga though. Like it's just like that shit it come natural. Like that's the type of person I am though. Like so it wasn't really no issue or nothing like that. Like whenever some like niggas know, like niggas tell you like my jail resume solid, like background solid. Like you can ask any nigga that was locked up with me. Period. Shit solid.
You end up having to get in a lot of fights. Top to bottom, like, were you able to?
You know I'm gang, so you know how that shit go.
Yeah.
Period. Like they know how we might be like I was.
Though a legend down
like I'm a legend down the road though. Like period though. Like I'm trying to tell you like I don't want to say too much and shit because you feel me. I mean what they.
But do you?
They know what time it is.
Does the gang shit change a lot when you go to jail, or is it like
that shit? It's organized. Like everybody stick together. Like you got the Bloods here. You got the Crips here. Like if you go in the yard, like they over here.
Everybody got their territory.
Yeah, like everybody stick together though. Like and it's just like it look crazy though for real. Like. That shit weird, bro. That shit, you be looking around like if you be watching that shit on the movies, like that shit really be like that though.
Right.
That shit really be like that.
Damn, that's crazy. Damn. So all right, like what are you just feeling like totally depressed this whole time, especially because you had like a very like rare opportunity with the music shit? See,
I ain't gonna say I was depressed like the whole time. Like I had them days. Like mainly like when I get on the phone and there's some shit going on. And I'm like, damn, man, I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Or
you're talking about watching being on tour, you know, all that shit.
Yeah, like or I watch TV and then like Future on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Oof, that's
shit like
really
that. And I'm like, man. And then like
yeah, because
everybody used to like make jokes about it too, like. Doe Boy, your dumb ass. Like they just say it while everybody watching the shit.
You gotta clown somebody for that. Damn, that's so crazy. Fucked up.
That's crazy.
Especially because like that time period, he's kind of like not a regular guy, but he's like a underground rapper when you went in, kind of right. Yeah, and then by the time he gets out, he's like a fucking superstar.
Right.
Yeah. Damn, that's extra brutal.
That shit was crazy.
So when you got out, what was that like? You just you have to like do anything crazy or like. What happened?
What you mean as far as like doing anything crazy?
I don't know. Is there like some crazy legal shit to get out, or like a big struggle to get out because you got out?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
2 years and 8 months.
Hell yeah.
As opposed to like the full 4.
See, like I could have been out in 18 months, but I was getting in like trouble and shit. So my judge kept saying, nope, make you wait. Nope, you gotta wait longer.
Really?
Nope. So that's how I just ended up dragging out that long. So like I kept getting caught up and shit. So that's what took so long for me to get out and shit. Like everybody was like, "Damn, what the fuck? Where Doe Boy at?" I thought he was coming home in 18 months because that's what we was telling people and shit.
Yeah, but you just
so the fans should stay tuned and shit.
Yeah.
But I just kept getting in trouble and they like, all right, well, I don't feel like he coming home no more. So I just stopped telling people I was coming home. It just popped up on their head.
Yeah, that's crazy. So what's it like when you got back?
Oh, it was crazy. Niggas ain't see that coming.
Yeah.
Like, because we been saying so long, Doe Boy coming home, Doe Boy on his way. Like, and it's so crazy though, because while we were saying that though, like, I get a court date, and then I think like, all right, this about to be it. They about to let me out, and then we get to hyping it up a little bit. We ain't saying no, we ain't announcing no dates and nothing like that, but we was just saying like, Doe Boy coming home, Doe Boy coming home. Then we go to the court date, and then she scheduled some 60 days later or
they
something.
Just love to fuck with you like that?
Man, hell yeah. But I fuck with my judge though, like she official though, like.
You hit or what?
No, look, when Doe came home though,
notice he didn't say no.
He looked.
No, I ain't fucking my judge.
Oh, okay.
Look though, when Doe came home though, he shook the streets though, cause like niggas in Cleveland they just swore he wasn't coming home. You feel me?
Nobody thought
he was gone for so long in the case. You feel me? Niggas already know Doe always on some bloody shit, so he finally get caught up. So niggas just thinking like he ain't never coming home, like it's over with. Hella niggas niggas trying to get in my ear like, yeah man, you might as well just do this and do that. Like Doe ain't coming home, and that's like, I already knew bro was coming home. You feel me? Cause we got niggas with life and shit. So like niggas know. You feel me? Bro had an out date and shit, but it was crazy when he came home because it was like he shook the streets like niggas ain't see it coming. So it was just like everybody was just acting. It was just crazy, man.
That was well. The letter to Future Son, did you write that while you were in jail? Okay. But you wrote it from the perspective of being in jail after the fact? Yeah. Interesting. So
that's actually one of the songs I actually sat there and wrote. Like, I don't even write.
Right.
Like, I normally don't write my songs.
That song's crazy because it's like you titled it that, but really it's kind of like your whole story all wrapped up into one song.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, basically it's what I was going through in jail. Like, it's basically was my letter to him from how I was looking at shit while I was in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you write, like, what was your level of communication like with him when you got out of jail? Or did you write that song because you felt like you didn't know how to have that conversation?
Kinda, yeah. Like, basically,
it's hard to talk about our emotions sometimes.
But I talked to him about that shit before though, like the shit that I was saying on the song, like how I'm pissed that I can't be there with him and shit like that. But he used to always tell me like, don't even trip about that shit, boy. This shit ain't going nowhere. He like, we about to be doing this shit for years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
He like, worst come to worst, you coming home.
Right.
And trust me, I ain't falling off no time soon, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. Like, so he just used to keep me sane with that shit though. So I used to be in there. I was cool. Like I was saying, like I used to have my days and I'd be in there like, man, damn, I don't want to go home. But then also, like jail.
You'd have days in jail where you didn't want to go home?
No, hell no. I ain't gonna never say that. Hell no. You don't want to go home every day.
What'd you mean?
No, I was about to say like it's days when you don't think about that shit. Like, I mean, it's gonna cross your mind every day. Like, damn, I want to go home, but it ain't gonna bother you as much. Like certain days, like, cause believe it or not, like fun shit go on in jail. Like,
oh yeah,
jail fun sometimes. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it's fun.
But I hate that shit. Don't get me wrong. I don't want nobody
fucked up in the head
thinking. No, I don't want nobody thinking like, cause you know people will take that shit and just run with it. Doe Boy think jail fun. No, the fuck I don't.
Yeah.
I just said it's fun. I don't have time for that shit. I don't think jail fun. Jail is not fun.
But you can find a way to make it fun sometimes.
Yeah, jail has fun moments.
Right.
Yeah.
Like what? Like just
like
kicking it with the guys.
Like kicking it with the guys. It be so much funny shit going on. And then like it be so much funny shit going on because like just even with niggas getting bullied and shit like that. Like
you seem like you can bully a motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh no. I got my ways.
Oh, okay.
I got my ways. I do occasionally. Like especially when I was in jail, you know, I'm big as fuck. Like I still.
Oh, you got huge in there?
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. Like I still that way. I got it though. Like I still. But when I was in jail, that's all I did was work out all day, every day.
Yeah.
So I used to walk up like I ain't never wear no shirt or nothing. Like I just was in that bitch as big as fuck. So.
But is it super hard to work out? Were you even able to really lift weights, or you just gotta do push-ups and shit?
No, see, you know, we had a weight cage and shit. Okay. But I really ain't get it. I ain't like weights.
Yeah.
Like weights, cause you know that shit just blow up weight. That shit'll go away in a couple weeks if you don't keep doing that shit. Like push-ups and shit like that. Like push-ups, pull-ups, and dips, like that shit gonna last. Like that shit gonna stick with you. Yeah. Hell yeah. But that's what I used to do to pass my time and shit. Like I'd work out and then go hang with the gang.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what we do here too. Work out,
ride
some bikes, hang out with the gang. That's life right there, man. No girls allowed. Did you have like a girl that you like kept on the hook while you were in jail, like that you were like mentally torturing her the whole time? Because that's kind of the move, right?
I had a few girls though.
You break out the day you get out.
like no.
I'm just saying what I was.
Look, no, I had over my period of jail. You know, I had a lot.
Oh really?
Yeah. While I was in jail, you feel me? They used to keep my head together. Okay. But I got one that like stuck with me though. Like, but that was my nigga though. Right. Like at the time.
You have a bunch of different girlfriends while you're in jail, so you have a bunch of different pen pals. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
A bunch of different people to meet with and shit. Yeah. 'Cause you know at least like 1 or 2 are gonna fall off by the time you get out, so it's like you gotta hedge your bets.
Yeah. Period. Like I just make them send me pictures and shit like that though. Like I fuck with them. Like I used to love all my hoes.
Do you get a phone in there at all, or you do anything illegal in there? Like you get weed in there, anything cool like that?
No, see, you know, you get everything is in jail, like weed, pills. Like we got fake liquor in there. Really? Like it's shit called hooch and shit. Like you make that shit out of fruit and.
You can't get real liquor in there. I want a bottle of Henny.
I ain't seen that, but like I ain't seen no like no Hennessy or nothing. But like that whole shit, that shit really alcohol though. Yeah. That shit gets you drunk as fuck.
All right, say you want to smoke a backwood in jail. What do you got to do?
No, you ain't gonna smoke no backwood, but you can smoke a lot of weed and Bible paper.
Bible paper is the move.
Yeah, okay. Bible paper.
Wow, that's what you do.
You smoke the fuck out.
But like, how much weed are you even gonna get? You gonna get like an eighth or something, or like a gram?
That shit petty as fuck. Yeah. Like it's like I'm talking about like, man, probably a couple pinches. Like like they call it limbs. Like they so little, but they used to sell that shit for like $10 a stick. Like it'd be so skinny and little. You'd be like, man, what the fuck? But shit, that's how it is. Yeah. Like that's why niggas be in jail trapping, because you gonna make so much money off that shit because you can sell, man.
How do they even get it in? Through the guards and shit mostly, you think?
Like sometimes the guards, defense, visits. Yeah. Niggas, what? Niggas sell a dog in jail. Niggas getting rich in jail. Yeah. Niggas selling whatever you can think about that shit.
Sell heroin in jail.
Yes. That's fire. The streets is, jail is the streets.
So you call it dog. I didn't really know that was what it was called, but I figured it out. Yeah. Because I heard Future call it dog food. So that's like kind of, I'm learning about it from you guys.
Yeah. Man, jail is like the streets. It just ain't no hoes in there. Ain't no hoes in there. But unless you get you some COs. Right. COs be choosing too though.
Really? Got any COs though?
Me?
I ain't fucked no COs, but I had COs on my dick though.
Really? Yeah. They're feeling it.
Yeah, because you know, I always had a cheat code. Like,
what's the cheat code?
I was signing the Future. I used to use that. But change your life when I get out. Fuck with me.
But did they buy it? They knew?
Yeah, they used to. But I just ain't never tried to fuck no CO because it really wasn't like on the pod I was on and shit. Like I never, it wasn't nowhere you could really just take her and fuck her and shit.
Yeah, that's just
without niggas seeing and telling on you and shit though. Yeah. But
you get ratted out for fucking a CO. That's fucked up. Why
niggas just gonna tell everybody? There's a bunch of snitches in there. Niggas telling in jail. They in jail telling. Right. Niggas is crazy in that bitch.
One of our little partners just got his level turned up because he fucking CO bitch.
That's fire.
That shit crazy.
What's it? But man, being in jail for all those years, like, has it just become like? Not having sex for that long though, does it just start to drive you crazy?
You just like shit. What I used to do, shit, you gotta get them pictures. Like you start buying porn pictures and shit like that. And then like niggas so horny in jail. Like I'm talking about nigga when TV shows come on and the sex scene come on, everybody scream, Channel 2! Everybody run to their rack. and jump on that motherfucker and watch that shit. You know, watch that shit.
That's
For
crazy.
real. That shit crazy.
That's fire.
They be horny as fucking that bitch. That shit serious.
Oh man. So there's like all these different shout outs that Future's giving you through songs and stuff. Like has any of the what was the first one?
My Savages.
Oh yeah. What did he say?
That was the intro. I'd be on the phone with Doe Boy. But that came about like he did that song right after he got off the phone with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what? Like recently? What was that? A couple years ago?
That was 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's such a
That was on Monster.
It's an interesting little thing. How do you think that you motivated him in that situation?
Like he explained the situation all the time to me. He was just saying like he caught the vibe from me when I was just telling him about what I was going through, and then he was just saying like damn, I feel your pain. Like that shit like influenced me to make this song. That's why as soon as you hung up the phone, like even in that phone conversation, like on my mixtape Streets Need Me and shit, I got a prison freestyle and shit when I was on the phone with Future, and he had me rapping, he recorded and shit. Like he had dropped it through Complex like the next day.
Yeah.
After I recorded on the phone and shit, but then like he was saying like through that phone conversation and through that song, like through that freestyle and shit, he like that shit just influenced me to make the My Savages song. Yeah. That's
crazy. So, what about? Did you ever like really beat the shit out of somebody with a pair of house shoes? What happened with that?
Did I beat the pair? What you talking
about?
What
did he say? A beat
I serve a nigga like Doe Beezy at my house.
Serve. I thought you said I beat a motherfucker with my house shoes or something. I wasn't really thinking. Oh, he said he's serving house shoes. So what? That's the thing too. He's serving your slots.
See, what he
That's pretty embarrassing that I thought that. I'm gonna own it though. I'm gonna leave it in there. Is that you telling me that's happened?
No, I ain't gonna say I did that. I ain't, but I will.
Did he just think that was the kind of thing you would do?
Yeah. Yeah, I would though.
Yeah, that's tight.
And they running my house, I'm on my house, you're gonna blast your ass. For sure.
That's fire. So what's like your relationship like with him now these days?
That's my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know we got a documentary about to drop.
Really?
Like me, like it's actually about to come out within the next couple of weeks for real.
Really?
But like he guest starring in it.
Okay.
I got a whole documentary.
And it's about your whole struggle and everything?
Yeah, like I got some ratchet footage on there too.
Really?
Like
what kind of stuff?
Like niggas in my hood getting jumped in the hood. Like
really?
To become like officially from the hood. Like I got niggas getting jumped. I got situations having like a situation in my video shoot. We got into it with some niggas and shit, and then shit gotta go. Like I got shit on there. Like it's shit. Like my nigga like he catch some shit. Like he caught some shit. Like
really
behind the scenes.
So this is all while you were filming for the documentary. All this crazy shit just happened. Just be.
But it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, it just happened.
It wasn't on purpose. I just came to the conclusion that I'm gonna make it a documentary.
Right. It's just lit out there, huh?
Yeah. And then I got the extra scenes like the interview type scenes to where like you see me dial in and talking about shit. Like I got my niggas speaking for me and shit. Like like you sitting with the white background and shit, like on some professional shit.
That's dope.
And then to make it give it the movie feel.
Yeah.
And then I went to Atlanta just like a week and a half ago and shit. I was just with Future and shit. Nice. And got all his scenes and shit.
Oh hell yeah.
So, yeah.
That's dope. You have like where do you see yourself in the rap game and like what you're doing right now? Is like what have you been working on and stuff like that?
Like basically like I'm here to take over like you know what got me popping with that gang shit I've been like my music been like that since 2010 2011
right.
Like I've been on that gang shit, been doing that. So basically like what I'm doing now is like I'm really about to take that wave over like that's my lane. Like I gotta be the face of that. Like,
yeah.
Period.
Do you feel like it's because you can speak about that authentically? Like in
period.
your song,
like,
Shoot 'Em Up?
That's what make it hard. Like Shoot 'Em Up, if you watch that video and listen to that song, like all that shit is dead ass serious.
I watched that and I was kind of scared. I was kind of freaked out. I'm like, man, this guy's on some other shit right here. Damn.
Yeah.
This
like
very
you
literal.
See, like you see like what's gonna separate me from a lot of niggas is like, cause I'm really a real one though. Like niggas can't do that. Like if you pay attention, if you look at that shit, like you see like I'm smack dead in the middle of the hood. Like this was just a couple weeks. Like we just shot that like recently. Like this wasn't no before I blew up or nothing. Like you feel me? I could still like the streets still love me to the point to where I could go around niggas and be around all that shit with all my jewelry on and do all that shit and niggas, cause I'm a real one. Like
That's hard to pull off. A lot
like
of times,
rappers can't do that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when I'm gonna come into this lane and I'm gonna take it over, because niggas can't do it like I can do it though. Like, because I'm gonna always like I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna be up millions of dollars, bro, and I will go sit in the middle of the street, and I'm not gonna be worried about nothing happening to me.
Right.
Period.
That's crazy. Do you feel like you're kind of like, are you tasking yourself with putting on for your city in a lot of ways too?
Yeah,
like,
I got to.
You guys both kind of come from like a city that's like an underground city, like an underdog. Sorry, where you know people don't expect like the next big rapper to come out of there.
Period.
And that kind of does that motivate you?
Yeah, definitely. I gotta be the face of my city, cause like we don't have nobody that's on from my city that speak the way I do.
Right.
Like I speak for the city, like the real city, like what really go on. Like Cleveland ain't nice.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing good. Like I don't know what niggas be thinking. Like ain't nothing good about Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like if you pay attention to the murder rates and shit like that, we always in there.
Right.
But it's just slept on though. But I gotta be the person to explain what's going on. Like I'm the voice for my city. Like
right.
Period. Like, and I ain't even necessarily like I don't even want to make it seem like I be glorifying it. Like I want to glorify violence or nothing like that. But it's real, and that's what's going on, and I gotta do it. Period. I don't have no choice.
Do you think there's a fine line between glorifying something and like glorifying violence and all that kind of stuff in your music, and just talking about it and telling your story honestly? Because like you're telling your story honestly kind of involves being a bad role model in a way.
Yeah. Period. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be no role model. I'm not no role model. I'm not the person that I want. I don't want my son to grow up and be like me.
Right.
Period. So I'm not gonna say I'm a role model. I don't want nobody to grow up and be like me. That's not good.
That's
I'm not a good person.
That's one thing we can all agree on. Don't be like us.
Don't be like me. I'm not a good person. But like I am, but I'm not. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm a good dude. But I ain't.
But I'll rob your ass.
I got fucked up ways. Well, I had fucked up ways.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You feel me? I ain't like how I was.
Was it hard for you to leave all that stuff behind at a certain point?
Not after you do 3 years in jail.
Yeah.
Shit, that shit gonna make you think. You gonna be like, oh no, fuck that shit.
You on probation still?
No, I just got off a couple months.
You just got off?
Yeah,
so you can smoke weed again and stuff?
Yeah, I can do all that shit now.
How's that going?
You know, I'm still getting back. I'm getting the hang of it because you know I ain't been high in 4 years.
Yeah.
I was in jail for 3 years and I was on probation for 1.
So what, you hitting the backwood and passing out?
So I hit the blunt a couple times. I be high as fuck. I be cool. Take that shit.
That's crazy, like, because you used to stop smoking weed for a couple of days and have that effect. You like hit the blunt one time and be like, damn, this shit is powerful. I forgot. Yeah. I
went 4 years.
Damn, that's crazy.
So I'm getting it back. Now I'm about to get it back though. Give me a couple months. I'm gonna be back.
Be smoking heavy again.
I'll be back.
That's crazy. So what's your lifestyle like these days, like in terms of what you're up to?
Yeah, man, you know, man, this shit different, man. That's another reason why I feel, you feel me? Like, that's why I be chilling now, and that's why I'm just so focused, man. Nah, nigga, 5-star hotels everywhere, flying on private jets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, rocking designer and shit like that. Like, a nigga living a whole nother life that I ain't never lived before.
Really?
You feel me? I want to live like this. I don't want to live like that.
Yeah. So, is it just like, you end up just going on tour a lot with Future and shit like that, or just going out to Atlanta? Like, what kind of, how does that work?
Like, see, but you know, I got shit to do too, though.
Yeah, so that must be weird. Like, you go along for the ride and see all the sick shit, or do you just focus on your shit?
Yeah, see, this is the thing. I keep a balance.
Yeah.
Like, I don't try to be up under Future all the time, like, and just be around just to be around. Like, I don't do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I barely ever do that for real. I go do that for a couple days. Then it's back to work. I got videos to shoot. I got music to record. I gotta go do shit. You feel me? Because I want my own tour.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I can't do that just.
For sure. Yeah.
So I don't get.
Because when you're like just on tour with somebody else and stuff, it's like it's all about them. At the end of the day, it's like it's very hard. If you're an artist or whatever, it's like you can't really focus on your own shit when you're fucking on the road with somebody who's doing things on a whole crazy different level. You know? Yeah, that's a fact. So, what about you and Chxpo? You guys ever hang out? You guys still hang out these days, or what?
That's my nigga.
Yeah? What do you guys do when you hang out? You ever play Grand Theft Auto with him?
No, I don't.
That's all he does.
I don't get it. No, we was just on the plane and he was playing this fucking what fucking game system?
Pokemon.
He was playing Pokemon. Chxpo crazy.
If
you go over Chxpo house, you go over Chxpo house, bro. You walking in and he playing fucking video games. He playing fucking.
I realized it on
crazy.
tour with him. Every single stop, no matter where we would go, he'd be like,
he big ass kid.
Yo, Chxpo, what are you doing tonight? Just gonna play this game. And then every night it was like, oh, we're gonna be able to get the internet to work so we can play Grand Theft Auto.
That's all he wanna do.
He's on Twitter, yo, all my fans, come fuck with me on GTA.
Yeah, you see Baller Gang, Chxpo. Have you seen that shit?
That's like, what kind of, you're not a SoundCloud rapper, you're a GTA rapper.
Right, bro. That's crazy, bro. Chxpo fried.
And when sometimes you mention GTA in your lyrics, and then I'm kind of like, damn, like I'm surprised he doesn't like only rap about GTA because he's just so into it, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, that, but hey, that lifestyle appeals to certain people. You drive around really fast, you don't stop at the stop signs, you pull people out of their cars. It's a lifestyle. Yeah, well, okay, so what do you guys do when you guys hang out? I'm just trying to figure this out so I can know if I ever get to hang out with you guys.
Nowadays? Or nowadays?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or back in the day when you guys were savages, you can tell me about that too if you want. More savage, sorry.
Oh no, see like now, you feel me? Like you know, Chxpo blowing up, I'm blowing up. Like we both doing our thing on the music side. Like we just live different now. Like Chxpo got a bag now, I got a bag now. Like it's good now. It's a good vibe. We both got money now. We both can do what the fuck we want to do now.
Chilling.
We both just lit now. Like our lifestyle lit.
Yeah.
Whereas in like we used to be on some trying to find a lick.
Yeah,
type
like
shit.
you feel me? Like it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
You guys are on very different waves too, because you make very like polished music. He makes like 40 songs a night, and it's just
he
like
don't
wild.
give a fuck. He pressing record. He not stopping it.
He hang out with Mad Ox and shit.
Yeah,
Chxpo's on some weird shit. It's almost kind of surprising you guys get along so well because
But you know what's so crazy?
He's a wild dude. Yeah.
But Chxpo can make the type of music. Chxpo rap like that for real.
Yeah.
Chxpo really rap like that.
Well, when Chxpo starts punching in, it becomes a little different. It's like, but he loves the feeling of just going in.
But
and just,
you know what's crazy though? Doe Boy, like he envisioned this shit before. Like he knew who I was before I knew who I was. You feel me?
Yeah, like I was telling you, he wasn't rapping when I met. Well,
right.
when we started getting cool, like he wasn't really rapping. Like he probably had one song.
Right.
Yeah. One song. Damn.
Matter of fact, turned down for what? Yeah, that's. Go watch that
Turned
video.
down for what? By
Chxpo turned down for what? That's Chxpo.
Oh, okay.
That's Chxpo. That's
I was
original
seeing some photos
Chxpo.
of you from back in the day where you were so skinny, and I was just
Yeah, he's skinny as fuck with his Mad Max dreads.
Yeah.
Got a gun in every picture. Like that's Chxpo.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you guys been through some shit.
Yeah, we came a long way, man. That's crazy. I just even though like old pictures together, it's like we just both look possessed. Like, like we ain't know what we was doing.
You see my first interview with him? He was possessed.
Yeah, no, I was watching that shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. We all sit around, we just laugh at Chxpo. Like we sit around and we just watch Chxpo and laugh. Like
that was
like he was screaming at you and shit.
Yeah.
This nigga crazy.
All my enemies,
yeah,
they did.
He be on some devil. Man, that nigga crazy, bro. He be on some other shit.
Yeah, man. It's cool hanging out with sober Chxpo, but I only hung out with like wild ass like Zanny, Lean, Molly, Ferk, Chxpo like once or twice.
Yeah, I'll be trying to get away.
Yeah.
But Chxpo off the shit.
I really was a demon. I'm scared of that dude back then. Yeah.
Chxpo, like we in the club, like we was just like in Miami and shit. Like that was probably like that was March.
Mm-hmm.
But we in the club and shit. Like mind you, we were Future and shit though. But Chxpo, he drunk as fuck. He just in the club, just get to throwing up gang signs and shit, just yelling. And I'm like, Chxpo, chill, you gotta chill. like it's a cool vibe. It's all foreign holes around us, gold bottles, Ace of Spades everywhere. He just throwing gang signs up at himself, like just yelling and shit. I'm like, this is crazy.
That sounds amazing. You want to explain yourself? Or you're in another world?
I was just when I was fucking drinking, that nigga Doe Boy turned me into a drunk. So that's all he do is drink. That's all these niggas do. I'll be fucking with these niggas. Fuck around with these nose out niggas, Taliban niggas, bro.
You a big fan of drinking?
Drink.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, so crazy. Like I was drinking early. Like you know, this is like my third interview I did today.
Today?
Yeah.
What are the other ones with?
I did Hip Hop DX earlier.
Okay.
And then All Deaf Digital.
Okay. So this is your first interview of the day. Just kidding, guys. I just knew that would sound good. No jump there. Coolest podcast in the world. But yeah. Damn, dude, that's crazy. I feel like I've learned a lot about you because I've been hearing Chxpo talk about you for so long. He's always like, I gotta introduce you to my guy.
Yeah, man, it took you a long time to try to fuck with me, man. I've been trying to get you to follow me back.
Bro, it took a minute.
Fucking with me. He wasn't fucking with me.
I followed you back, right?
Yeah, you did finally.
Oh, all right, cool. I was thinking, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but you know what he did to me though? I asked him what's his number and shit. He ignored that though.
Did I?
That question. Yeah, just the other day.
DMs are crazy, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he ignored that motherfucker. He replied to everything else but that one.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need you to release this Doe Boy video too.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, I got some hard shit for you.
Oh, let's do it. Yeah,
I got some hard shit for
we
you.
got it on the channel, man. I'm slowly making motherfuckers like with the Chxpo shit. That video that we just put out, they're really fucking with that one with Ball Out. Yeah. Even the haters, like that one barely has any dislikes.
They couldn't even say nothing. I was reading the comments.
Mm-hmm. Cause at first,
they're like Chxpo really can.
Cause when we put out the video for like Get There and all those wild ass freestyles and shit.
Hey, but that, you know what's so crazy? That's my shit.
I love that shit, but I also understand that a lot of my fans just don't know what's going on.
Cause he fucking crazy.
Yeah, they don't know that you're witnessing drugs rapping. It's just like a human embodiment of drugs making music. Like you got to just accept whatever comes out.
Yeah.
Back then, yeah. He's a new man now, but. Yeah, you guys got music coming together at any point soon too, or what?
Definitely.
Yeah, we're definitely crazy.
That's what we need. We need the collab for a collab video.
Yeah, we got
for sure.
We
gonna get that to you ASAP.
Street shit coming out soon.
What's it called?
Nightmare on Band Street. That's gonna be the gang tape. Rubber Band Money Gang. Yeah.
I feel like in a way this is like me joining the Free Band gang as well. This interview.
Yeah, come on home.
Okay, Future.
Come on.
I'm waiting for that offer.
Future FBG. You don't even gotta wait for him. I'll just put you down.
Oh, you can put me down?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm getting the chain right tomorrow. Do you think Future's got enough free time that he's gonna watch this interview?
He probably not gonna watch, cause you know your interviews be like an hour. He probably not gonna watch.
We're an hour in, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally wouldn't blame him.
Yeah,
I
probably ain't gonna watch the whole motherfucking interview.
I would have an IV of fucking activists, and I'd be fucking getting my dick sucked by 8 girls at once.
He not gonna watch the whole thing, but he gonna watch it.
He'll know that.
He gonna watch it.
He know you FBG though.
He gonna watch it.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah, you all the way gang.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
This is tight. I'm in mad gangs now.
Like us, we in hella different gangs.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
I go to the gang like now you see.
I'm in the rope gang and I'm in the free band gang as well. Yeah.
For sure.
It's lit. So you got a new tape you're working on, anything like that?
It's called "And Free Bands We Trust Too."
Okay.
I'm about to drop that along with the documentary.
Hell yeah. Oh, so that's coming out real soon.
Yeah.
Oh, timing. Okay, so you're on the promo run shit. Okay, I got you. Beautiful. Anything else we need to know before we wrap this up?
Yeah, man. You already know, man. And Free Bands We Trust Too, and that documentary on the way.
Yeah.
I'm warning you. I'm warning you. There's a whole lot of gang shit going on. Yeah.
Instructions on how to rob somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you all that. All you gotta do is listen to my music. You want to be a bad nigga.
Hey, I should have asked this. Where'd you get the name Doe Boy? Were you fat when you were a little kid?
I got that. No, I got that from my cousin.
Okay.
He locked up right now. He got 40 years.
Yeah.
His name was Doe Boy. My name was Lil Doe Boy.
Okay.
But then I eventually just ended up sticking with it and dropped a little off my shit. He just changed his name.
That's cool. You can add that little back whenever you feel like it too.
No.
Lil is like Mr.
I think I need to be big though.
Yeah,
that's what I think I want to change.
Big though now for sure. You ain't nothing no more.
Big though.
That's tight. All right, well, hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate you putting me down with your set, Chxpo.
Yeah.
Always nice to have you as a
No,
co-host.
for real, gang.
Yeah, man, we never even really got to talk to you.
They ain't even found out.
You want to introduce us real quick before we wrap it up?
Yeah, that's Pugata. He from my hood. You know
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Pugata,
it was nice to have you here.
He a legend. He from the city. You know, he one of the pioneers of this shit.
Can somebody book me in your hood? I'll take a whack ass check too. Like, just give me
Hey,
a
man,
plane
you know
ticket, man. I'm trying to come do a show with you guys.
So you not in no gang though?
Come on.
That's crazy. You look like
White.
you look like you an Aryan brother.
Oh, no. You look like and you agreed to this interview? Like, let's just not see it.
Hey, no, you know what's so crazy? No. Because you know what's so crazy? All of them not even like that.
Oh yeah.
Because you know I was locked up with them. Like it was a lot of them, but some of them really cool for real.
That's my fucked up
Like
shit.
they don't all hate black people.
I can't get locked up because I can't. It's gonna fuck my hip hop
You look
clout
like
up if I join the Nazi gang in jail.
you
That's gonna
look-
totally
you look
ruin my
like
rap
And you
thing.
cannot join them.
See, he either be
That's what they're telling me. Like, it's not like you get to go ahead.
He'd be a felon.
No,
Oh
He'd
man.
He'd be an MBK.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, put me in PC. I got 300,000 followers. Come on.
Hey, you know some crazy?
Hey man, I'll kick it with the trans people. I'm super open-minded. What's up?
You gonna rather be in jail than be in PC?
Yeah.
You ain't trying to sit in no cell by yourself all day in the hole.
Nah.
Basically, they just put you in the hole. It ain't no such
They'll
thing.
figure out I'm like smart and shit, and I'll be kicking with everybody. That'll be fun.
Yeah, man, you'll be cool.
I'll teach a class or something.
You'll be cool.
Yeah.
Run the program.
He'll work in the library. Like,
In the law library.
I guess working in the library is pretty good. Actually, my mom's a librarian, so that'd be pretty fire if I got locked up and worked in the library and shit.
Adam 22's mom is a librarian.
My mom would be so proud.
So lit.
For sure. That'd be lit.
That's fire. All right, hey, Doe, appreciate it. Thank you very much. This has been No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. You already know.
Yo, that way.
Hey, easy.
All right.
I'm ballin' like an alpha.